Hey, this week on Mike's Marketing Minutes, we're going to talk about where do you get your inquiries from? Join me now. Hey everybody, Mike here from M Business and Trading Directory Australia. Today I want to talk to you about where does your inquiries come from? A lot of people say, look, my inquiries are completely word of mouth. That's where it comes from. Other people might say, look, it's from AdWords, it's from Google, it's from Facebook. It's from my website, it's from my business cards, it might be from, I did a mail out. How do you actually know? As a business, and you're trying to budget your marketing strategy, how do you actually can find out clearly where it's from? Now, this is a hard one because especially if you are doing multiple marketing strategies, a lot of the time, all of it works. Let me give you an example. You might, a person may be searching in Google and then, they might be looking in for, say, a builder, or they might be looking for a backhoe operator or whatever that they're looking for. And they see your details and then it goes, oh, hang on a minute. That's the guy that I used before, or that's the guy that my friend John gave me. You know what I mean? So then they ring up and they say, hey, how you going? I'm wanting to book in, or I'm wanting to get this, or I'm wanting to get that. And then you might ask them, how did you find us? Oh, my mate John got you. Oh yeah, okay. Was it from Google or was it from John? So there are a few areas there that sort of side, you know what I mean? It's a bit faded. It might be a combination. It may be that you've done some remarketing on Facebook. So a person may have gone to the website based from Google, then they've gone onto Instagram or Facebook, an ad has popped up and they've gone, oh wow, that's right, I went to that website, or I did that, or may not even remembered that they'd gone there. And then they've clicked off Facebook. But originally, it was from Google. That went from Google to your website to Facebook, and away it comes back. So what is the best ways to find out? Look, technically, there are ways that you can find out where inquiries come from. Google definitely has a pay-per-click. They can actually show you, when a person rang, what time, all those sorts of things. There is actually a part on your website where you can actually have a circumstance where you can see where links have come from to your website. So if you have a directory comes out and gives you a big list of all these, I got a click from this and they got a click from that and they got a click from that. And you're like, is this correct? Well, you actually can go on the back of your website and actually see if those are actually there, because it will tell you. That's a certain way. If you want to know a little bit more than that, I'm more than happy to have a discussion with you about how to do that. But to be honest with you, the best way is to ask. Simple. And not only you, but your whole team. Everyone has to have a system put in place of every single sale or every single inquiry has to have something where you have an ask, whether it's a book, even if it's something simple, something that you've filled in. So at the end of the month, all of the inquiries that have come in, you're able to have a good understanding where it's come from. And I think you do have to ask those sorts of questions. Okay, so you got it from Google. Do you know anybody else who's had worked with us before? Oh yeah, my next door neighbor, and then I went to Google and rang you. So not really it's from Google, it's from the next door neighbor. All those sorts of things. But at least all of that inquiry is working. You might have some advertising on a bus, and the person saw it and then thought, I don't know what the phone number is, and then they went to Google, or they went to Facebook, or they, you know what I mean? Or they walked into your face-to-face page. So asking is the best way. But what you can also do is, in your inquiries, like if you do an advert on Facebook, you can do an inquiry, and one of those drop-downs that you can do is, how did you find us? How did you come to being on our ad? How did you do that? Especially on your website, you can do on your contact form, you can actually put, where did you find us? And just a drop down, so you can actually have that information. And then the reason why I'm saying this, it's really important that you know where your inquiries come from, because if you just think it's from word of mouth, or if you just think it's from, maybe you might be a mail drop or whatever else, you don't want to discount the areas that you are spending that are working. And at the same time, what happens if you're spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of marketing strategy, but that strategy isn't working? So, this is a big thing. I really believe it's really important to ask every single person, where did you find us? Where did you get the inquiry from? That's pretty much it. But if you wanted to understand a little bit more about it, give me a call. Love to have a chat to you. And that's about it. Thank you so much for Mike's Marketing Minutes, and we'll catch up with you next time. See you later.